Hey everyone, welcome to part 7 of this tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you guys how to clean up this code, and we have to add in one more functionality. So let's get started. Now the first thing that we have to do, guys, is we really don't this part of the code here. Let's bring it and put it into another function. So we don't really need it here. You can just bring it down here, and you can have another function. We can call it main. So for the main function, we can put in our argument parsers down here. We also don't need this first octets here, so we can bring it down, and let's just indent this code. So we have put in our code here, all of it from parser. It takes in the interface name, and it's calling the ping scan function here. We have brought all this down, and we have put it into its own function, which is main. The next thing we have to do is let's call this function the main function. So once we run our script, the main function is called. So let's create the function. Name is equal to underscore main. Then we type in main here. So this part here, guys, once our script runs, this section of the code will be run, and this section, it will call our main function. The main function, it takes in the parses the arguments, and it will parse in the it will take in the interface. It will take the interface name. It will extract the first 3 octets, and then it will pass it to the ping scan function that will run it. So let's quickly do it. So if we type in sudo python 7 eth0, so in here it says that the first octets dot is not defined. Get you mean last octet. So let's quickly take a look at this. So it says the IP address, first octets, and last octet. So in here it's the octets here. First octets. So it scans the network. It takes in the it runs the IP address show command. It takes the interface name, and it starts scanning the host, the network for host one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the problem with this code, guys, it's that if let's quickly run this script again, and this time we type in an interface that doesn't exist. So we don't have an interface with the name of ETH1 in our network. So you can see that it says none. None is up, none is up, none is up. So in here, just get rid of these two. So let's add in an if statement in here. So what we do is we check for octets. Do we get the 3 octets from the commands, from the output of our command, or do we not? So if we type in an interface name that doesn't exist, like we did here, ETH1, we know that that interface doesn't exist in our system, so it won't extract the three octets of the IP address. So for this, we are checking, does it exist or does it not exist? So we are checking first octets. So if it exists, let's indent this piece of code here. And type in the else. For the else part, we can print something like could not get IP address from the specified interface. So if we save it and we run sudo python this eth0, it should work. So we can see that 192.168.11. Let's do it again with an interface that doesn't exist. So this time it says could not get the IP address from the specified interface. So we have, so if the interface doesn't exist, it runs the else part of this code, because we weren't successful in finding the specified interface name. So it means that the interface doesn't exist. So this is it for this tutorial, guys. In this tutorial, we saw how to take in the interface name and ping the local network for all the available hosts. So if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below. And if you found this tutorial useful, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.